Esther's Place is a resource center for women and children in Snohomish County. From providing meals to connecting women with job services and housing programs, Esther's is a one-stop shop for women in need.
So many homeless women have lost their hope. And I believe that everything we do brings hope back to the broken.
Judy Hoff, who founded Esther's Place around 2014, took the Lynnwood Times on a guided tour of the facility.
This is where Esther comes in, and she walks through here typically, but you've got to see the flower garden because she's going to be seeing the flower garden. And if she wants to lock up her things, she can lock them up right here. And then Esther in the summertime is in this yard with tables and chairs and just having a great time.
When a woman in need, or an Esther, as Hoff refers to them, makes her way up the back stairs, she enters the building's main office, where she can get connected to the appropriate resources.
Today, I think Esther needs mail, email, a telephone, a shower.
We could do it.
Just across the hall from the office is the beach room.
And this is the beach room, and this is where we have meetings, resources with other organizations. The doctors come in here once a month. Other organizations we partner with come in here and offer resources to the ladies as well.
On the second floor of the facility is a space for children, and it was here where two Esthers shared their stories with the Lynnwood Times about how Esther's Place has helped them.
I was using with my family, like my whole life, you know. I was homeless. I was living in a tent, and a lot of nights I didn't have nowhere to go, like not even a tent, and I would just have to walk around just to stay warm. And you know, I was in a dark hole, and I didn't even really want to even see the next day. You know,
I had 3 kids by a gentleman that ended up being really sick, and he wasn't okay in his head, and I wanted to do the best I could for him and the kids, and he was using drugs and stuff like that. He told me that, I was telling him that the kids were saying something, and he says, "Those aren't my kids." And that was kind of the start of it was hard, 7 years. So I got angry, and then I got money hungry because I wasn't getting child support, and I ended up doing some white collar crimes. And then I got arrested or whatever, and I started using, started out with painkillers. And then, that was tough. And that house arrest put me into isolation, in a sense. And by the time I got off of that, I didn't know how to talk to people. I was terrified of the world.
When Sandra Stringham and Lisa Leonard first arrived at Esther's Place, they didn't know what to expect.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect or any of that because I had never been to treatment, let alone moving in, around a bunch of girls. I wasn't letting anybody in, I don't know, build my walls, but I was nervous and scared, but now I love it. They're like my family, truly like my family.
So I came in and I was terrified. I had a baseball cap, big ear, headphones. I had sunglasses. I didn't want nobody to talk to me. Nobody, just leave me alone. Just come in here. And then I started eventually coming out, eventually talking. And by the end of it, I was literally just hugging anybody that walked in the door and the love and all that. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
Thanks to Esther's Place and the resources to which they've been connected, Leonard and Stringham's lives have transformed.
Oh, my life now is so good. I'm happy. I love waking up in the morning. I found God, my life has been transformed.
I learned a lot of things. I learned how to hold my head up and not judge people, for sure. I would hug anybody laying in the street any day. I'll go and check on them and see how they're doing and if they need anything. And before I would walk over them, walk around or whatever, but it's definitely changed me as a person. The day I got baptized, it was a life-changing experience.
According to Judy Hoff, Esther's Place not only seeks to meet physiological needs, but fosters a sense of belonging for every woman that enters.
The opposite of homelessness and addiction and mental illness is community. So it gives them a place to have a safe atmosphere where they know that they're going to be loved and accepted, where they can get resources and food and find themselves. And that's what we do here, is we help them meet their needs.
For more information about the stories shared here, Esther's place, and how to get involved, read the full article at lynnwoodtimes.com.